My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're going to be playing the Daily Climb for the 20th of March 2019. The character is the Silent Insanity. Start with a random deck of 50 cards. Diverse, cards not restricted by your character. And Night Terror is resting at rest heights, heals 100% of your max HP, but costs 5 max HP. Is going to be a bad time. Just a completely random deck. So what do I see here? I see 3 copies of Body Slam instantly. I see Leap, Hologram, Charge Battery, Stack, Glacier, Hologram, Corruption, Backflip, 2 more Charge Batteries, and Auto Shields. Yeah, this is a Body Slam deck. We want to upgrade each of those Body Slams and then our defensive factors as well. So we're going to want as many upgrades as we can hit on the first floor here, as well as many elites as we can hit. Unfortunately, any path that has these 2 elites in it has a maximum of 1 rest. Bit rough. It's okay though, we'll be fine. Now, unfortunately, there can't be too much real strategizing going on. Just because the deck is already built for me, I just have to work with it. So it's pretty much just to pick up and play whatever deck is offered to you. Sitch. Do we just take another slice? Pad out the deck. How many copies of Slice do I already have in the deck? I think I have 2, right? 2. Yeah, 2. So it would only be 2 more in order to get Collector's Bonus. We'll take it. Feel No Pain is pretty good. Adding a Void to our discard pile in a deck where we don't really get to our discard pile ever is totally fine, so we'll actually take that. And Good Instincts. Just some more cheap block. Can't remove a card from my deck there, unfortunately. I mean, a weird hand, sure. There's another Body Slam. And just put that back on top of the deck. Even get the Clash off. Lovely. Sentinel, Noxious Fumes. No, no, no. None of that, thank you. Okay, Corruption really early is a great pickup for us. Unfortunately, not really as much block as I wanted that turn, but that's okay. Let's dual wield the Body Slam here, somehow feeling that's going to be a pretty good idea. Down. Still get to play all of these for free. Can I bring back in terms of defense? Not really anything. Well then, I'll bring back offense. Enough to kill the target that's about to kill me, and now we're totally fine. Whew. I was almost worried. No damage taken, and the Duvu Doll for each curse in your deck start each combat with 1 strength. So now we just put as many curses in this deck as we possibly can. Take a Seek to find the right cards at the right time. Let's Seek Glacier here. Okay. Just full defend myself that turn. Don't really care about too much else. I will be taking 2 damage this turn. Is that my first 2 damage this entire run? It may well be. Another Dagger Spray. Am I going to go for a Collector's Bonus on Dagger Spray? We only have 1 Dagger Spray in the deck so far, so probably not. My goal here is obviously set up as many powers as I possibly can before I wake up the enemy. Yeah, there's a lot to do. What's the best thing that I can seek out here? Probably Terror. Come on, more block guards, please. Video game, because I don't know if I have enough. That auto shields is going to be good. Take a hologram to get a hologram here. Leave the hologram back. Has to be dash if I want to be full blocked. Got him. Woo! Only just as well. Smiling Mask. The merchant's guard removal service now always costs 50 gold. No, I can still remove cards from my deck. Neat. So we have one flex in this deck as well as one anger already. Would I take more angers? No. Would I take more flexes? No. White noise is pretty good though. Warpaint, upon pickup, upgrade to random skills. Hey, we actually hit that white noise. Now it's 0 cost. Pretty good hit for us, actually. So 16 takes the enemy down to 30. It splits them this turn. I'm not interested in doing that. Ooh, we could actually just try and let that Dark Orb build. So take them down to 36. They split at 38, right? Yeah, they split at 38. So I don't attack them yet. So I'm going to use 2 charged batteries this turn, just get myself a ridiculous amount of energy for this turn, and then hope that that turns out to have been a good play. Guess it was okay. On literally most sorts of damage would be fine. Like that. That'll work. Steroid Potion, as well as another copy of Hologram. More than happy to have it. Could have been a much worse opening turn. I do need those body slams upgraded as soon as possible. It's becoming more and more cumbersome to have to actually pay the energy for them. Take a single copy of Steam Barrier right now, I guess. Yep, more than happy to be fighting these, frankly. Do we have any AoE that I can actually pull out of the deck right now? I can pull out Flechette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skills in hand. I could also pull out Corruption, then play all of my skills. Yeah, it's actually probably that. It's a way better turn than I thought I was going to be able to get. Sweet. Should I have thrown my extra poison potion on the back line? Feeling like maybe I should have. Can't play that auto shields, unfortunately. Let's go body slam the back line, pull it back, body slam the midliner. Backliner is now dead before they ever do more damage, and the midliner is kind of limping along. Should be pretty well covered as long as I don't get completely stiffed on defense this turn. Thankfully, that didn't happen. Hell yeah! Ornamental Fan. Whenever you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block, as well as Electrodynamics. Don't want to take that just for some AoE. I do want AoE in this deck. I haven't got a Noxious Fumes in it yet either. I'll take a Beam Cell, apply extra damage on my body slams. So I finally get to upgrade one of my body slams here. Another body slam over there. There's an apotheosis as well. Apotheosis is pretty huge. It's just not likely that I get it early enough for it to be really impactful. That said, apotheosis doesn't need to be upgraded. I can get apotheosis or I can get seek early. 2 ways for me to get apotheosis. That's not bad, actually. Seek pulls out the apotheosis. All right. Well, now things are feeling a lot better. What do I want to bring back here? Probably Clash, and then we just hit him with those two. It's not a great split, but it's reasonable. It's functional. We'll hologram back the charge battery, and yeah, we'll just go for as large a split on the backline as we can get here. Only 1 attack incoming. Good news for us. Okay, hologram back the next clash, because we had 2, didn't we? We did. All right. Pretty well settled here. Ooh, even get 2 more copies of the body slam. Lovely. Perfected the first boss as well as all of the elites this floor. Brutality, Brutality, Normality, Brutality, Immolate, and Creative AI. Drawing an extra card per turn seems really good to this deck in particular. But I also need some AoE, and we don't really yet have much. I think I have to take the Immolate just for the AoE factor. And here I desperately need an extra energy. So I'm thinking probably Philosopher's Stone, because the Velvet Choker gets interfered with, or rather, the Velvet Choker interferes with our plans for the Corruption. Okay, again, there's only 2 elites per path. So now I'm just looking at which of them has the more rests. They have the same amount of rests. Same amount of... Well, no, the one over here has 1 more shop. But shops aren't actually that good for us. Ooh, nice. Yeah, shops aren't actually amazing specifically for us. Whew. Even lethal in the first turn. Get the second win there. But yeah, the shops aren't specifically great for us because we're low on money. I get some shell off of the enemy. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it gets some shell off of him. Let's hologram back. Second wind. Thankfully, I don't even take any damage this turn, but it's getting a lot closer. Should be pretty comfy from here on out, though. Or not. As soon as I said that. Seek out the apotheosis, and now we're fine. Whew. Entrench? Yeah, I have a barricade in the deck. No, I don't have a barricade in the deck. Barricade just happens to be generated for the deck occasionally. Yeah, that's not that great then. Entrench is still pretty good because of the extra copies I have floating around of Body Slam, though. Bet on the Murderer, and I lost the bet. Glad to lose the bet. Not happy that I lost the money, though. Hologram back. Beam cell, just get extra turn of vulnerability on the enemy. Not an awful opening turn, not a great one though. Also, very much not a huge fan of how badly randomized our next hand was. This should totally work for us though. Yeah, we're fine. Whew. Another steam barrier? No, we'll take another charged battery here. I'll actually go to the shop literally only with the intent of removing a card from my deck. Because there are a bunch of cards in this deck that don't really contribute to what we're trying to do right now. These compile drivers are some of the worst ones. Yeah. Let's take those out. I mean, it's pretty much always going to be the corruption on turn 1 there, right? Then put the frontliner enemy down on the ground. Save myself all of the incoming damage. Let's see what Warcry possibly gets us. Yeah, nothing I care about right now. I'll take my extra energy for the next turn. I might magically find a way to generate enough draw. I mean, acrobatics. Not bad. Actually, very, very, very good hits of the lightning there. I'm very pleased about it. That could have been a lot better, though. 14 incoming against... God, if only I had a backflip for this hand. And Trench turning up at just the right time. Alright, Strength Potion, probably better than a Poison Potion for us. And Power Through is fine. We don't shuffle our deck ever, so generating things that aren't generated into our deck is fine. If I generate a Void for my discard pile, or for my hand, or Wound, or a Burn for either of those locations as well, totally fine. Bottle Tornado, put the corruption in my opening hand. Right? Just 100%. Matryoshka, the next 2 non-boss chests you open contain 2 relics. That had to burn a body slam. Lame. Ooh, we're gonna take a lot of damage to this combat, I can already feel it. Okay. At least managed to get one of the Gremlin Wizards down that turn. That said, most of my body slams have already gone past, so the deck is now a lot worse. I hope we have some way to deal with that. Because I think we've also gone past most of our holograms. It's okay, it does look like I'll just overwhelm the enemy with value here. Not too pleased about the fact that I actually ended up taking 4 damage in this fight, where it looks like I pretty well could have perfected it. Do want some curses. Have I turned down curses so far? Potion belt. Upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. Shrug it off is totally fine for this deck right now. Okay, we'll bring back the Apotheosis first. It lowers the cost of Corruption. Corruption would have lowered the cost of it, but they do the same, so doesn't matter either way. Okay. Damn it. I was really hoping that we would find the right card to make that turn valuable. That is to say, a Body Slam. Gosh, that would have been really good. Oh well. There's the Body Slams! So apparently we were just keeping them a little bit further down the deck. That's fine. Dual Wield actually gets us more Body Slams, is the thing. And there's 0 cost as well. We have 1 True Grit in the deck, I think. Only 1. True Grit's pretty good. Take the second True Grit there. Let's go to another shop. Wasn't really planning on coming here, but... feed as well as a card removal. I could take Dramatic Entrance. Yeah, I'll take feed as well as a card removal. Get the second Compile Driver out of the deck. The feed might, it's not super likely, but it might stick around for long enough and be invoked in enough fights for us to actually get a significant return out of it. Maybe. We'll try and make sure that any available opportunity it pops off. To murder the backliner here, completely defend against the incoming damage. 20 this turn. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. And unfortunately, we don't get to use feed for the kill, nor full defend that turn. That makes a lot of sense. It's going to be very, very difficult to line them up effectively. Do need that final Body Slam in the deck upgraded, but in the meantime, I'll settle for the poison kill. Definitely backflip there, though. All card draw is great, just because of the... All card draw, skill card draw, rather, is great because of the corruption right now. It's just perfect. Don't have to worry about the consistency of the deck overall. This will do just fine. If I could get a barricade, though. Good lord, if I could get a barricade. Ah, I should have waited. Actually, hang on. No, I'm not generating any block this turn, so it doesn't matter if I wait to get the Body Slam supported lair. Yikes. Bunch of incoming damage again. Couldn't this be the turn that I have the Body Slam and the Dual Wield in hand? The case is looking kind of dire right now. Yeah, I think we're dead. I think I just screwed up. Ran out of damage in this combat. Realized it way too late. Never mind. It used all of my potions, but we're alive. Art of War, if you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy next turn. I did not like how that went down. We need to find something we can fix here. Take a Dagger Spray for some more AoE. As much as I want to smith that final Body Slam, it has to be a Rester. At least that happened to be a full block for some reason. Having difficulty finding ways to spend my energy on some turns. It's just impossible to make this deck consistent from this point, right? What do I even add? And how would that have a significant impact on this deck at this point because of how large the deck already is? It has to be a relic that saves us from stuff like this. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, is getting a relic that, like, calipers or something like that, to save us from ourselves. At the very least, the enemy is lined up to not use superpower to execute against me this turn. I should just bring back whatever gives me the largest amount of block here. It's a dash, right? Yep. Managed to full block that turn. And I'm also going to get a hell of a lot block done this turn. So I think I'll hologram back a body slam. If we actually have to shuffle this deck, then we are completely screwed. That's just the blanket reality of the situation. This whole deck is already based around the idea that we will never shuffle this deck. Dual wield the body slam. We've got this. Woo! Ended up taking damage in that boss fight, unfortunately. Echo Form, Impervious, and Amplify. Impervious makes a lot of sense just for the body slams. Echo Form is only one card in the deck. I'm not super interested in it. Alright, 0 cost attacks dealing 3 additional damage is actually kind of fine with us, right? We have a lot of clashes in here. We have a lot of angers. We have a lot of slices. We have a fair amount of shiv generation. We have a couple of beam cells. We could take that. Or we could just go for the extra energy. I don't think we really need the extra energy. I want to take the extra damage. I'm scared enough of the fact that our deck doesn't have damage to take that. I mean, this deck makes no sense. You just play cards until you get the right hand. And yes, you can have some influence over it, but really not that much. I don't know. Don't really jive with this playstyle, to be honest. Doesn't seem to be my kind of thing. At the very least, it looks like we'll be able to get out of this fight relatively early, which was always in doubt. Let's pull out Feed. Actually get some max HP from it. Sentinel. I don't have the ability to exhaust many cards in my deck. Oh no, Corruption is already in our opening hand, obviously. Obviously we take Sentinel. Good lord, of course we take Sentinel. Would love to play the Dagger Spray there, but definitely don't want to take a bunch of damage. Did all that all wrong. I was thinking there's no way we're going to be able to kill any enemy on the board this turn. And in giving up on it that early, I guaranteed that it was true. Definitely auto shields. Let's dual wield the quick slash, see if I can get any draw here that's worthwhile. That'll get it done. Spot weakness would be nice. Not necessary, though. Let's remove an Infinite Blades. Yeah, never gonna stack that, so doesn't matter too much to me. Another copy of Apotheosis does get me to it earlier. I'll take Pen Nib. Every 10th attack deals twice as much damage. Just because I think we're fine already. Yeah. We can get Apotheosis readily enough already, I feel. While we can get Apotheosis readily enough, we cannot get defense readily enough. I hate how much it took to block for us that turn. That was awful. Well, we're alive on 1 HP, so obviously that means everything's going well. Let's feed, get some max HP. Prayer Wheel, normal enemies drop an additional card reward, as well as another copy of Slice. That's our final copy of Slice. I wanted to go for an extra elite here, but gonna duck away and rest. Make sure that I don't lose just because I'm dumb. I want to lose for other reasons, damn it. Sure. Let's poison stab the enemy twice here. Just to remove 2 charge of artifacts. Would have been really nice if I'd used one more attack earlier so the Pen Nib here was lethal. Never mind. Feed for lethal. Great. The game knows better than I do. Take another charged battery. Take a flame barrier there. Just trying to find the defense. I could take a curse here, but it's 1 curse in the deck already, so let's go for the rare relic. Not a great opening turn, not an awful one though. This would probably be closer to awful. 2 body slams and no way to use them. Tragic. Can't really play any of those without forcing myself to take a bunch of damage I'd really rather not take. Power Through is always going to block the Clash there. Either I have the Power Through in my hand, or I have the wounds. I'm blocked either way. Sweet. Set myself up for double damage at the right time, and executed. Come on, acrobatics. No, backflip. No. Okay, so I was looking for a hologram to try and draw back into the feed, but didn't get that. That's fine. Let's go straight for the kill and pick up 100 gold as well as 300 more gold from the old coin. As well as an energy potion as well. As well. Runic Dodecahedron, if your HP is full, gain energy at the start of your turn, as well as the More Bank. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works when you spend any gold at a shop. All right. We're pretty comfortable at this point, I feel. Especially if I rest before the boss. Thread and Needle, start each combat with 4 plated armor, as well as Clockwork Souvenir, start each combat with 1 artifact. Yep, take the 2 of those. Go for another elite. Oh, yeah. This is really comfy. So I would have loved if I could have also picked up a speed potion in that final store. Fortunately, was not available. Flex means I get to keep the 4 strength from the Clockwork Souvenir, rather the artifact means that I can keep it. If I can get a chain off of 30 cards in a single turn, that would be really, really, really helpful here. I'm not going to play the Tempest because the extra energy from the Plasma is actually more important. 23. Well, at the very least, we've got the Sentinel behind us. Double deadly poison. I mean, I'm fine with it, but that's just not going to deal damage at the rate that we really need. Alright, it's one full block that turn. Seek out 2 cards here. It's got to be dual wield and a body slam, right? Yep. Unceasing Top. Whenever you have no cards in your hand during your turn, draw a card, as well as Ghost in Jar, as well as another Steam Barrier. Okay, yeah. We are pretty comfortable now. Dreamcatcher whenever you rescue, you add a card to your deck, as well as the Ancient Tea Set whenever you enter a rest site. Start the next combat with 2 extra energy. Okay. I was a little on the fence as to whether or not we would win right up until that point. Now I'm pretty confident. It's just going to be a really convoluted way of doing it, but we will win. Forgot that we were drawing extra cards there. It's my bad. Alright. That just cemented that I'm definitely going to be resting before I go into the boss fight. None of those, thank you. Core Surge is fine. I'll rest here now that we're on full HP. Ooh, entrenched. Lovely. Now that we're on full HP, we've got the benefit of the Runic Dodecahedron behind us as well. I do have to remember, the Dex Potion, you just play that right now. We cycle through a hell of a lot of our deck doing this. Power Through does stop us, unfortunately, though. Come on, cycle. Never stop. Oh, very glad I included those turbos, as it turns out. Bring back a body slam for 64 more damage. Seek out the Apotheosis as soon as possible. That entrench. Are we going to find a body slam in time here? Well, definitely not yet, I'll say that much. On! Let me murder! There we go. Woo. We don't have much deck left to run on is the reason that I was very, very, very hasty about that. Yep, that's getting a bit tighter. There's a body slam. I might end up taking damage in this combat. It's going to be tragic. Let's bring back a body slam. Definitely here. On. Tempest does just completely stop us dead here. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to have a lot of difficulty generating any block for the rest of this combat. Oh, we just had enough damage to get through that fight before we started taking damage ourselves. Yeah, 1102, not that great. So we could have perfected one more boss in order to get another 100. We could have perfected one more elite in order to get another 25. Actually, there were 2 more elites I could have perfected there, so another 50 from that. Overkill, we did get overkill, and we got combo. I don't really, other than collector's bonuses, there's not really too much more that we got there. There's actually one elite that we also did dodge. That's another possible 30 and 25, 55. Yeah. We're down here at 47. Still somewhat reasonable to me. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.